Hi, this is Laura, and I'm going to be describing EdAid to you, which is a mobile app that's designed to work on desktops and tablet-sized screens, and it's going to help post-secondary students reading. So we're trying to increase assigned reading compliance, which is, actually completing readings when you have nothing else stopping your ability to read. So you don't have a visual disorder or something like that. We're also trying to increase students' awareness of time management and to also increase note-taking frequency and behaviors in general. All right, so the benefits of EdAid were decreasing stress because you're not waiting to the last minute to complete every assignment, and you're not missing out on the materials because you'll have time to read them. So theoretically, you'll master the material because you'll have the time to actually read the articles and do assignments the way they were anticipated by the instructor. So that should also help increase your grades and also increase note-taking as you're reading. And then you'll start learning how you learn, and you'll be able to personalize your user experience within EdAid, which I'll talk about a little bit later. So post-secondary students report a lot of barriers to completing assignments, but one of the main ones is time, accessibility, and motivation. So EdAid is designed to complement and counteract those barriers that students generally experience by way of time management, providing accessible services, and then trying to increase motivation by triggering this behavior to occur. And right now, there's nothing out there that really combines scheduling insofar as breaking down assignments and adding them to your current calendar, as well as having a reading app and note-taking app all combined. So, that's what this EdAid does. All right, so we're looking for the users who are post-secondary students, who are English readers, so no reading disorders. You can enter in calendar dates, and you're familiar with computer icons. All right, so users are also intended people who know they need time management help. They want reminders, they want triggers, they want help doing these things. And so that's what EdAid is designed to do. And it also has the ability to share notes and ask questions anonymously, and have users vote on what gets sent to an instructor to answer. All right, so task flow for registration. So you enter into the website and you simply tell me about your demographic stuff. What do you want to be called? You register your phone if you want to. You register a different email if you want to. You sync any online calendars you may have to the system and color code them. You tell the system when you want the week to start, and then you start blocking off time. You personalize the system to understand your time management needs. Like, for example, I would never have a system tell me to schedule anything before 9 o'clock because I'm just not functional before then. So don't have me, doing anything labor intensive before then. So that kind of personalization occurs at this stage. And then students, or I guess post-secondary students, would be taking this reading and school strategy assessment. So why aren't you reading? Where does your time go? What is your note-taking behavior like? What are your studying habits? How do you read? And the outcome of this is for the system to really understand you and be personalized to you. So if you tell me that you get fatigued when you're reading, then the system might suggest for you to employ the Pomodoro technique, where you've got 25 minutes of reading and 5 minutes break. And so pop-ups would appear while you're reading to remind you of this. And then at the very end of this registration section, you would set notifications that you want certain things sent to your phone, you want certain things sent to your email, just to be able to personalize the system. All right, so when you want to read and take notes, you would come in, log in, you hit the home page, which has view and notifications on it. You would want the readings page, so you'd be able to start looking at everything that you do or do not need to do. You would pick a reading, you would look at the reading, and you would start marking up and note-taking about the reading. So, I mean, it's a very simple system to use, and I'm going to show you some screens for them right now. So this is the registration and main page. So you come in and it's locked. It's a secure site, and very simple where you want to sign up sections, and then email, password, and submit. We're all designed for touch typing or touch pad interfaces, so that it's not going to be difficult for touchscreen users, there you go, to enter stuff into these fields. Okay, so what is there you go. You start with entering into the home screen. You see whatever name you picked out for yourself, your schedule at a glance, and it's starting in color code because users can personalize what color they want for each class that they're taking. You can leave yourself notes. You can save your notes, email them, export to like Evernote or through social media, and you can also print the notes, and you get any sort of notifications on this home screen. Okay. So this is the calendar view. I didn't mention it in task flow, but it's interesting all the same. From all that algorithm business, you would get suggested due dates about when assignments would be due, and here they're broken out so that you can complete them in small chunks so it doesn't build up at the end. So you tell the system yes or no. No has the system generate a new date and time for you, and yes means that it's going to be added to your schedule. And then confirmed dates are things you've already said yes to, and firm dates are things you have no control over. And then a very simple, have you completed this sort of stuff. All right, so this is the readings page which was part of task flow. So you can filter things out by class, or you can just look at what has not been read this week. So the Persuasive Technology class color is this bright blue, and you have the fog article needing to be read, and it's due on the 23rd, and you could download it right here, like save it on your computer, or you can just click on it and get into the reading screen. So you see the reading screen, and PDF loads front and center. You can adjust it how you like. You see instructor questions for this reading that your instructor has left you. And then you see this interesting box about your classmates. And so you can start writing questions, and your classmates can try to answer them, but you can also vote on a question to come to the instructor's attention, because this will generate an email saying that students were asking questions about this thing. And this section is anonymous. So you don't know who you're answering, and no one knows that you asked that question, but the instructor knows. So there's some accountability there. And then very simply, markup is all on the right here, and you can leave yourself notes. Notes are per page and per assignments, but there is a notes menu option here where everything is combined. So it's easier to keep track of them that way. So in general, from this project, I've learned that gamification isn't really appropriate in every persuasive technology. I originally thought it would be. And I tried to put gamification in this app, but it just doesn't lend itself to that. It's not that kind of an app. It's also brought to my attention that designing for behavioral changes requires a really deep understanding about what's wrong, and that tailoring becomes really important, because not what's wrong or why something isn't happening is going to be different for a lot of different users. So from this class, I'm going to try and make this app. So wish me luck, right? So I'm going to try to make it for my dissertation and start testing it. And I understand a lot better how persuasive technology relates to behavioral change now because of this class. And oh my goodness, captology, I truly understand better why Facebook is so successful, and where my time goes because of those triggers are extraordinarily effective.